Welcome back to Marvel Zombies X-Men Resistance. Alright, we're doing MH2, the real MH2, which is Hit the Road. We're inside the building. We have to do a little bit of searching around to get the key to the garden shed, greenhouse, which gives us the key to the place where the vehicles are parked, the garage, I guess we'll call it, and then we can get out of here. Alright, first thing we do on the turn, everybody gains a power, so Rogue goes from 0 to 1, Wolverine 1 to 2, Storm 0 to 1, and Colossus 0 to 1. Alright, we have to figure out who's going in what order. When we take a red objective, the superhero that takes the red objective gets 5 experience. If it happens to be the blue token, everybody gets 5 experience. Even if that were to happen right now, oh no, that would push Storm over to the yellow zone. Ooh, alright, let's figure out who we're going to have go first. I think we're going to actually have... Storm going first because she's got that free open door action. We can open this door for free. I don't think there's a spawn location. No, there's just a bystander in here. There's no spawn, so we'll get another bystander. Alright, let's zoom down and let's have Rogue take her turn. Yeah, I think this makes good sense to have Rogue going first. So her first action is to move here. Her second action is to take the objective. Is it a red one? Of course it's a red one. So we did not find the greenhouse keys. However, what we did find is 5 XP for Rogue. That was her second action. So she goes up to 6 experience, which is 1 away from the yellow zone. We're not in the yellow zone yet. She has a free open door action, so she will open the door for free, because she can. That's her special ability. And when she opens the door for free, she finds that inside this little room here is a bystander. And the bystander we find is Amanda Sefton. Ooh, she's a fighter. If enemies spawn within range 1, before any rush, you may spend a power to move one zone, ignoring enemies. Cool. Alright, let me find her model. And then we have one more action left for Rogue. Alright, there's the model here. Actually pretty nice. She's just winding up to give somebody a beat down. So there we go. So for Rogue's final action, she may as well move in here with this guy. Now, ooh, there's a window here. So this guy might go 1, 2. Well, we'll figure that out when we do zombie movement. I'm not 100% sure, but I think... Yeah, anyway, that's Rogue taking her turn. She still has her 1 power, didn't use it. That's okay. So 1 to move, 2 to take the objective, free open door, 3 to move in there with the bystander. Alright, that's the end of Rogue's turn. Let's figure out who we want to go next. Unfortunately, I kind of wanted Wolverine to grab this guy because it would be a really good character or bystander for Wolverine to have. But you know, Colossus is right there. We're going to have Wolverine going. What's Wolverine going to do? Wolverine is at 2 power. He's going to do a power-up, taking him to 4 power. Why? Because he's Wolverine. He's getting all ragey over there. So that was his first action. His second action, he's going to go ahead and grab a heroic trait for action 2. And his heroic trait is Power Up. Discard during your turn. Perform 1 free Power Up action. Okay, we'll take it. And he has 1 action remaining. You know what? I think he will. Does he want... Yeah, you know what? He's going to move right here to the door because he wants to... Or does he want to... No, he's going to follow Rogue. He's going to move over here. He's going to follow Rogue. We're splitting up the party. Perfect idea, right? Right? Yeah. Alright, that was Wolverine taking his turn. Up next, I do believe we're going to have Colossus go. Because he's right here, so let me figure out exactly what he's up to. And we'll have Colossus take a turn. Alright, I think, yes, we're going to... Wolverine. We're having Colossus going. Colossus is going to go 1 to here. His second action will be to go ahead and rescue Kazam. Alakazam. Alright, Khazar, I should say. So now Colossus, once during your enemy phase, if enemies move into your zone, you may spend a power to perform a melee attack. And when you rescue a bystander, you get maximum power. So that puts Colossus right at maximum power. He still has 1 remaining action. I think he's going to pop that door. Is he going to... Ooh. Does he want to pop the door because we might get a bystander killed? That would be a bad... You know what? He's not going to pop the door. He's going to take a heroic trait. We'll pop the door. Or does he want to move back here so he can maybe... you know what? He's gonna move back here. Why is he doing that? Because he wants... When Hawkeye activates, he wants to go out there... Because he's well known for his zombie hero crushing abilities. So I think we're going to... Do we want to do that? I don't know if we want to do that. No, you know what? I think he's gonna take a heroic trait. I keep second guess. He's gonna take a heroic trait, and his heroic trait is inspirational. Discard during your turn to spend 1 power. Another superhero within range 1 may immediately perform a free action. Well, nobody's within range 1, but we'll keep that in our back pocket. Up last is going to be Storm. What do we want to do with Storm? Okay, Storm I think is going to be pretty simple. She's going to do a power up. She's going to go from 1 power to 3. And then she will take a heroic trait as well. And that will be Courageous. Discard during your turn and spend any amount of power. Heal the same amount of wounds. Oh, right on. Okay, that's actually cool. And what does she want to do for her final action? I think she almost wants to just stay there. Does she want to stay there? And maybe try and take Hawkeye down? I think, or does she want to head over and help Colossus? You know what? I think she'll move her final action over to help Colossus. Not very exciting, but I think that's what she's going to do. Yeah, I think that's what she's going to do. Alright, all of our superheroes have gone. Nobody's clicked over to the yellow zone, thankfully. Rogue is awfully close. And yeah, so now it is time for enemies to activate. Now we'll start down here at the bottom of the board. We have 2 runners. They're obviously going to run into the house. So 1, 2. They get 2 actions, not 2 activations. 1, 2. So they're both sprinting around the fountain on their way there, but they're a long ways off. Now the only question I have is Hawkeye's movement, because Hawkeye could go 1, 2 to here, because he's then 1 away from Rogue through the window, and yes, they will smash windows if they can. Or will he go 1, 2? But you know what? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. If Storm had stayed there, then I would roll a die to see which way he went. But you know what? He's actually going to go 1, 2 to here. Next time, next activation, he'll smash the window and then shoot an arrow into Rogue, which will be bad news for us. Alright, that's Zombie Hawkeye sneaking his way over there. And now it's time for spawning. So let's go over to spawn point 1, which is there. I hope you can see everything up here. Probably not. I'll zoom in there a little bit more and explain things. Alright, apologize for that. Yes, Hawkeye was here. So he could go 1, 2 to the doorway area, but then, you know, he's basically 1, 2, 3, 4 away from Storm. If he smashes the window, 1, 2, 3 away from Rogue. So that's why I put him here. His next activation, he'll smash the window. He gets 1 action to smash the window. A second action, he can shoot through the window at Rogue. Ooh, that would not be good. Not good at all. Alright, now it is time for spawning. And now I really hope we don't get a second activation for zombie heroes. Alright, spawn point number 1. We're in the blue. 3! Wow. This is a much tougher game. 3 runners. Wow, that is a lot of runners. Like, holy moly. Yeah, 3 runners. Wow. Okay, that's quite a bit. Now we're busy running around inside buildings. Alright, that was spawn point 1. We're going to go down to the fountain for the next spawn point. And the next spawn point, of course, is underneath the fountain. And what do we got for a spawn point there for spawning blue zone? All brutes. Oh, hang on, overdrive. Move all brutes up to 2 zones. If possible, any superheroes in the zone they enter lose all their power. There are no brutes on the board. So we got a bit of a breather there. We have a 1 final spawn point to do, so let's get to it. And our final spawn point is over here. What do we have? We have a freaking another zombie hero. How many are? I think there's like 6 of these in there. So we get another zombie hero. Oh my god. Alright, the next zombie hero coming out there is Zombie Loki. Oh, do not spawn him as usual. Instead, if he's not in play, for each walker that enters a zone with a superhero, roll a die on a 5+, replace it with Loki. Oh, well that's, wow, that's pretty interesting. So do not spawn him as usual. Okay. For each walker that enters a zone with a superhero, roll a die on a 5+. Okay, I'm going to have to leave this. I'm going to leave it right on the fountain. And I'm going to put a bead on it as well so that we remember this guy's wonky ability. That's actually really cool. I like that. That's interesting. All right, let me get that set up. And then I guess we're basically wrapping up our episode for today. All right, well, that's going to wrap up our episode for today. Because it's a fountain, I thought, you know what, let's put a gold coin in there. And then I'll keep seeing it going, what is it? Oh, yeah, we have this weird Loki thing going on here. So that's going to wrap up our episode for today. We got 3 runners now out here. We got a runner on either side of the fountain. We got Zombie Hawkeye wanting to get some arrows stuck into Rogue. We have Colossus rescued a bystander. He's at maximum power. We've got Rogue at 1 power, Wolverine maximum power, and we have Storm at 3 power. So when we come back, we're going to have a lot of power on some of our characters. However, I got a bit of an issue. So anyway, thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. This is Marvel Zombies X-Men Resistance. We're doing mission MH2, which is Hit the Road. So we have 3 tokens remaining in here. We've got 1 to look for here, 1 to look for here, 1 over there. One of them's the blue door key. And then once we get through here into the arboretum, or the little greenhouse, or whatever we got here, then we have the green token, which is the green key to the garage. And then once we get everyone to the exit point, which is right here with the car, then we can get out of here and win the scenario, maybe. So thanks so much. Thanks for watching along. I hope to see you tomorrow for the continuation. Marvel Zombies, X-Men Resistance, MH2, Hit the Road. But of course I have a little movement correction here at the end of the episode. These 2 runners are activating. They're going to take the shortest route to the closest hero. If you go this way, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get to Storm. However, if you go blast through the window like Hawkeye is trying to do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to Rogue. So actually both runners would go 1, 2 here. They can see Rogue through the window. And that could be bad news. Alright, thanks so much for watching along. Hope to see you tomorrow for the continuation Marvel Zombies X-Men Resistance. MH2, Hit the Road.